Hey up, everybody. I didn't even set this up. Look, I've got my towel there from this morning. Hello, everybody. Oh, today's watch along. What's this here? Oh, sorry. There we go. Today's watch along is brought to you in association with Hyper Ice. Hyper Ice, relieving tension all over my body. That feels so good. Stage 17, everybody. This is set to be the showdown, though. Got some serious tension in my neck. This one is set to be the stage. It's a mountaintop finish. Col de Portet. They're currently on the second to last climb. 3 climbs in the day. You can see up here. Thanks to Pro Cycling Stats for stealing this. They're coming up on the second climb of the day. How do I open a new one? Perfect. How is everybody? How is everybody in the chat? What's up, Yosemite? You bored? You bored, bro? Oh, I needed that. How's everybody doing? Is everybody good? Is everybody all right? Not winning. It was playing football yesterday. Yeah, I just dehydrated. I played so hard yesterday. I mean, I was balling, and I didn't rehydrate myself. So it's just dehydration, fatigue. How is everybody? Is everybody all right in the chat? Make sure you go and share this amongst your friends, amongst your peers, amongst anybody who might want to get involved in the watch along. So we've done the Perisord, yeah? We're on the Col de Valorenazet, and then we finish on the Col de Portet. Question. It was Mark Hershey. I thought it was Mark Hershey. Obviously, Mark Hershey has had a role to do here with looking after... Oh, Dan Martin's getting dropped. With looking after Pog. But Pog's looking so strong. You would have thought they would have given him something. But has he not had the form he had last year? Remember last year at the Tour he was... It's kind of how he got his contract with UAE, isn't it, really? But they've not really given him a chance to do anything. I mean, great opportunity to put someone like him in a break. If the break stays away, you've got a chance of a stage win. If not, you've got a satellite rider up the road who can assist. GCN is going to cut into Bradley Wiggins in some terrible glasses. Still holding his lighter. Says me who's holding an ice cream. Teo got dropped early on as well today. I don't know if anybody's seen it, but Teo was dropped. 1 minute. Just listen to Wiggo. Cheers, Wiggo. Didn't say anything that I hadn't already said. Jacob, Pogacar's going for the win. Joe, tell me about this AutoCat system. What's with the AutoCat system? True, Liam. I don't know why. I don't know why it's got to him. I don't know. Just probably just having a bad day. And you just never know. Pogacar could have a bad day between now and the end. It's only 30 kilometres to go to the end, but he could have a bad day at any point. He could just have a crack if he doesn't take on enough food, if he doesn't take on enough water. Energy, there's every chance he could crack. I don't think he's going to. I think he's a bit too good to do that. And the form he's on at the minute, it's just beyond everybody else. Carapaz has still got, G up there and Richie Port up there. Vingegaard has got Wout van Aert and Sepp Kuss still up there. So there's still some team members for the other riders, but no one's looking half as strong. As Pogacar. Karina, you don't think Pogacar is going to risk it today? I think Pogacar wants to. I think Pogacar wants to. Shut up, Sean Kelly, for God's sake. Pogacar wants to stamp his authority on this one and say, which I kind of like. I respect that because he could easily just sit back and let everybody else do the work. But I think he's going to be like, "This is how good I am." Vingegaard is definitely going to go for it. He's going to go on the attack again if he's feeling like he's capable of doing it. But the pace that UAE are setting, so finally, Ineos Grenadiers have done what they should have done a couple of days ago and let UAE do the work. It's down to the team with the rider in the yellow jersey. But with those podium riders all so close to each other, that's why Ineos had gone to the front and worked for Carapaz to try and shell out the Arans, the Vingegaard, Kelderman. Who else is up there? Don't even know what the GC looks like, to be fair. I said Aran, right? Yeah, Aran, Ben O'Connor, Kelderman, Lutsenko, Mas, not really done anything. You don't need to worry about those. It's the guy. It's from Ben O'Connor, Carapaz, Vingegaard, and Uran who are essentially fighting for that those podium positions. But what's going to happen in the time trial? We've still got a time trial to go. Who knows? Tell me about it, Andy. Yeah, he is Joseph, yeah. I don't know why he's rocking this look with this. He likes to be different, doesn't he? I don't blame him. But he looks more like a pilot from the 1940s than he does a respectable ex-Tour de France winner. Oh, sorry, Chippy. Can you hear that in my... Sorry, Chippy. I'll move away from the mic for you. Oh, Jacob, good question. What's my favourite kit? Not because it's Ineos, but I really like the blue of the Ineos Grenadiers. I love the EF Pro Cycling first because pink. I like the Jumbo Visma change of kit, but I've got to say that Alpecin Fenix kit on the first day of the Tour de France was absolutely pucker. Really enjoyed that one. None of them really do anything for me. I don't really like that Quebecer kit. Doesn't really do anything. It's not up to much, I don't think, that one. Trek Segafredo, it's a pretty good kit. It's kind of classic, isn't it? It's like one of those. It's like an up-rated retro kit. UAE, nah. Bora, why are they riding in black? I don't know why anyone would ride in black in the height of summer in France. I don't get that. Surely it's going to lead you to overheating. Where are we at here? So almost at the top now. We're about a third to go to the top of this climb, and then we're downhill a little bit into the final ascent of the day. Hilltop finish, mountaintop finish. So it's going to get a bit spicy. Hopefully, fingers crossed. We want it to be spicy. This is really the last opportunity where somebody could do something. Are we going to see somebody go early, or are UAE just holding the pace so high, a la Ineos Grenadiers stroke Team Sky back in the day, when no one can attack? It's just too strong. It's just too powerful. I don't know. Least favourite, Jacob. What's my least favourite? 1 second. Cofidis isn't great. It's been the same for years, hasn't it? Yeah, 1-2's not great either. There's a guy in a dress. Not that I don't. Guys can wear whatever they want, but to the side of the road, golden dress, rainbow wig, and it's not Bradley Wiggins. It's a bit of a fresh look, that. You know what? Citroen AG2R, had they got black shorts, that would be a pucker kit. That'd be a really nice kit. It's just the brown that lets them down. It really does let him down. Ooh, do we want Wild Poles to get that yellow polka dot jersey? I think he's going to get it now, to be fair. Yeah, actually, yeah. Someone like Poles deserves it because he was a super domestique for a while with Team Sky and Chris Froome. He went to Bahrain victorious to try and be a GC hopeful. Never really got the breaks he needed and never really had the chance to really go for it. And I just don't think he was strong enough either. So yeah, he certainly deserves a step on the podium this year at the Champs-Élysées. So yeah, fingers crossed he'll take that. Obviously that white leaders, the white Young Riders jersey, I kind of feel that if somebody's won the Tour de France once already, they shouldn't be allowed to enter the white jersey. It's for new riders and young riders, not necessarily new riders, but young riders. So it's aimed at the young riders, the new riders. But you've got Pogacar leading the whole race, so he's not only in the yellow, he's also in the white, and it kind of defeats the object of anyone else trying to ever go for that white jersey. Vingegaard's only holding on to it because Pogacar, is leading with the yellow jersey, which obviously trumps everything. We're reaching the summit. Is it? I don't know who's out front, to be honest, anymore. I presume it's the Cofidis rider, Anthony Perez. Anthony Perez? I think it's Anthony Perez. He's out front. Tete de la Cos. There's been a lot of graffiti on the floor there. Wow. And then chasing him is Godon for AG2R Citroën. Liam, well, the competition really is for second place between Colbrelli and Matthews, just in case Cavendish doesn't make it to Paris for whatever reason. But really, there is no competition if Mark Cavendish makes the time limit all the way to Paris. He'll take the green jersey. Ooh, Joseph, good question. Now I've been really enjoying. He's got two gels on that bottle there from Port. I've been riding Le Col Got a couple of new jerseys from them, but they're just too plain. There's just not enough colour and anything in it for me. A little bit of detailing on the arm, but it just doesn't stand out. Now, I don't want to be seen in a racing jersey anymore, but I do want a jersey that has a bit of personality about it. I used to enjoy the Void kit. That was a nice kit. Not as good quality, I don't think, as Le Col. I recently got a Rafa jersey that I kind of enjoy, but that's a bit too thick. There is a decent Le Col kit up there that I've got, one of the new lightweight ones, which is white and blue. I kind of like that. Oh, he ran wide there. Yeah, Le Col kit is pretty good. I'm gonna have to go with that, I think. Yeah, the McLaren kit looks really good, Joseph. Yeah. Daniel, London to Brighton this month. Does that mean I'm doing that? Because I don't think I'm doing that. I really don't want to do that. I'm in no fit state at the minute to even think about riding. I am so fucking tired. I am so blooming tired. Quintana's still there though with the GC group, and we've got Wout Poels there in his polka dot. Sepp Kuss, potentially, he might be going for it. I don't know. I don't know where his points are. Let's have a look at his points. Boo! Boo! So Wout Poels ahead of Michael Woods, ahead of Nairo Quintana, Wout van Aert, Bauke Mollema. No, he's nowhere near. Although Anthony Perez is still way down. No, it's fine. Mark Hershey. It's Mark Hershey, isn't it? Why was Bradley Wiggins calling him Michael Hershey? I knew that didn't sound right. Widow. Here goes Poels on the attack. Quintana tried to go with him, had absolutely no chance, and then went again. Go on, Wout. Don't know how many points he's going to pick up here. There he is. Could be a good opportunity here. We go on a descent into the ascent of the final climb. Is it worth going on the attack on the descent, knowing you don't have to push that many watts? It's all about being technical and being fast and being fearless and trying to take that advantage into that climb. A long climb nonetheless, but still, is it worth trying to do that to get to the top before everybody else? Because if not, what we're going to see here is the same as we've seen all tour. Not much. Vingegaard going on the attack. Carapaz not being able to do anything. Ben O'Connor chasing and grinding himself and hoping that everybody else starts playing cat and mouse and it all comes back together. But we're not seeing riders smashing the shit out of each other like we've seen in the past. And that's kind of what we want right now. You don't look at any of those and go, right, well, one of them can attack Pogacar and then the other one can go. And there's no real reason to. When you're 5 minutes down, you've got to think about that podium. You can't think about going, well, that's technical. Woo! Be careful on that descent, kids. Be careful. Hey, Troy. Troy, they're not going to try anything. They're not capable of trying anything. I hope to be proven wrong, but I just don't think. 28th. Let me have a look. 28th. If it's a weekend. Oh no, it's a Wednesday. It's a Wednesday. Yeah, I guess so. I'll come down Tuesday night. I'll bring Louis down. We'll do some filming. We'll do Wednesday night. Tuesday night into... Oof, who came off then? Who was it? No, it weren't Van Aert, was it? Sepp Kuss. Let's watch that again. Whoa, onto the grass for Sepp Kuss. That was close. That's the other thing. When riders start getting fatigued, coming down descents, you can easily just lose your concentration and bing bong. So currently, Maillot-Jaune group is 3 minutes 46 down on Anthony Perez out in the lead, and then you've got a group in front of that, or it's just one rider, two riders at 1 minute and 10. Oh no. No, there must be a different group then, because Godon is just about to catch. Yeah, Godon's just about to catch Perez on the descent. Ever seen the fat lad at the back ones? Yeah, I have, yeah. You got to get something bright. You got to get something bright and something colourful and something with personality. I really like the kit. I really like is the Ribble well-type pink kit. That's same as the race kit, but in pink. I really rate that one, but I don't really like wearing it because, well, it's not as cut as nice as I'd like it, if I'm honest. And it's hub. It's not the column. You know. Right, Godon has got in touch with Perez. So we've now got two riders at the front, and then we've got a group. I'm not too sure who that group is. I'm not too sure how many people are in that group at 1 minute 10 in front of the Maillot-Jaune group. Who knows? Yeah, Dominic, you're right. It's yeah. I was speaking to Lantern last night, and like you said, GC's done it. There's just no matter how exciting it might be for the riders in second, third, fourth, and fifth to be able to get on the podium, unless you're chasing the win, honestly, unless you're chasing the win, does it really matter? But then again, it does for sponsors, and it does for future sponsors, and it does for your Palmares. I finished second or I finished third in the Tour de France. I got on the podium at the Tour de France. Blooming hell, Cav is still climbing. That's a good little graphic, that. But as a racer, as a rider, all you probably want to think of is, I want to win this. Even though that gap's 5 minutes, I want to win this. Can I take 2 minutes out of a rider on this climb? Can they? See, I'd be going for that. I'd be like, screw it. I'm going to go all in. Chips are down. A Froome back in the Giro d'Italia. He managed it. He went on the attack. It was audacious, but he managed to do it. Why aren't these riders trying that? Why don't we go on the attack on the first climb of the day? And if you blow up, you blow up. At least you went down trying. Oh, so it's is it another Anthony? Turgis is the rider in the chase. Yeah, Anthony Turgis. He's 1 minute 10 down. 1 minute 8, 1 minute 10 down. $20 kilometers to go. Just under that. 19 now. What do we expect though, guys? What are your predictions? What do we think? That's what they should do, Troy. They should. And you can see that Froome has done it in the past, so there's no reason why it can't be done again. Yes, Froome is a bit different. Yes, it probably helped that Yates wasn't firing on all cylinders, but still, at least you tried. Well, that's easy for me to say sat here, not with 3 weeks of riding in my legs, not with a massive climb coming up, not with the thought of Pogacar being in the form that he's in and knowing that he could probably chase down whatever I've got for them. I don't know. Hey, Yosemite, they all went downhill. They're all on a descent now, mate. Carpark.com, Louis. I want to see that video by the end of the play today. I want to see it. Got a new video coming tomorrow, guys. Carpark.com, where we try and take comms in car parks. Sounds like a mint idea, and it is a mint idea. Trust. Who was that, Dominic? What did I miss? What did I miss on that? Never am I Everesting Winnets. I don't. Excuse me, guys. Oh my gosh. Oh, I don't think I'm ever gonna attempt an Everesting. I don't think there's any point. I have absolutely no intention. No, it doesn't motivate me. It doesn't excite me at all. A lot of respectful fans going through this village, all on the path. Well done, you lot. Well done. Just having fun, chilling out, enjoying the festival of the sport that is the Tour de France. Love it. 18-hour live stream. Until today, Troy, UAE haven't really sat on the front because of the battle for the podium. They've let Ineos do all the work, but obviously today they're feeling good, and well, Pogacar's feeling good, so they're working for him to smash it. We've got 16 kilometres to go. It's 3:30 in the afternoon here in the UK. What's that? Another hour of riding, maybe? Come on, Bernie, get through it. Brilliant. Good presenting that, Bernie. Oh. It's filling now. He's just trying to fill. Good fill. Yeah, it was all right. Yeah, I think that's right, Dominic. I think if no one else attacks, I think he's going to do it anyway, just to smash them to pieces. It's an average, so it's a 16-kilometer climb, average gradient of 8.7. There's 10% gradients, 9% gradients, 10% gradients. It's a HC category climb, so it's going to be a tough one. So here's a question: if Pogacar has got this form for the next 3 or 4 years, who is going to attack him? If we took Egan Bernal from this year's Giro and put him in this year's Tour with the same form, what would we be seeing? Would we be seeing somebody likely to be able to keep with Pogacar? Because no one from Ineos would G have been able to stay with him? I just don't think so. Even if G had stayed up and he'd stayed out of trouble all week, I don't think he'd be that close to him. True, Joe. The thing is, if you're the winner of the Tour de France this year, how much motivation have you got? Yeah, I guess so, Karina. But he was looking solid on the climb, so could he have put enough time into Pogacar to not have to worry about it? No, true, Dominic. Yeah, he doesn't. And he wasn't born in South America at altitude, so go over 2,000 meters, and what do you start to see then? Sean Kelly's talking about Ineos Grenadiers setting a pace, setting a tempo at the bottom of this climb. Is that why? Should they be doing that? Again, it's that negative racing of, we don't necessarily want to attack Pogacar because he's too far in front, but we also would like to drop the Uran, Vingegaard, Ben O'Connor, and Uran as well. Did I say Uran? Can't remember. 15 kilometres, 4 minutes down the peloton on these two riders out front. Are they going to stay away? What's your predictions, guys? Who's going to take the victory? Hey, Wahoo. Yosemite, what are you trying to say? What are you trying to say, boy? Esteban Chavez. Chavez. Always wanted him to do better than he has done. Really good rider. Really solid rider. Always wanted him to be up there and fighting for GC, but just never really kept it going, you know? A lot of fans at the side of the road on this climb. A lot of fans. Oh, excuse me, guys. Oh, really tired. Went out riding this morning on the bike. Got an hour in. An hour and 10 minutes. Dominic, do you mean less carnage in the first week? Hey up, Tim. Yosemite, am I watching the Open? The Open Golf? Oh, sorry guys, I can't open that one, can I? Boo! I need to keep that one closed. There we go. Wow, 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 wow. Oh no, there's no live golf on. Has it not started? I don't know. Joseph, no, I took it off for. I am. It's all up there, but I've just privated it for the time being because, just to keep videos, just to keep videos a bit fresher, just so people don't know what's coming up on the old videos. I'll set it live again soon. No, when does the Open start, Yosemite? Where is the Open? And who's going to win the Open? Nick Faldo? Ian Woosnam? Might put a fiver on Woosnam. He's normally good at golf, isn't he? No, UAE are still on the front. UAE are still pushing. UAE is still setting that pace, and that is a decent pace, that. It's still a fairly sizable peloton. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 30, 40 to 50 riders still in that peloton, maybe. Taking 15 seconds out of the guys at the front. They might do it. I don't know. There's always some knobheads running. I wonder why they... Well, I know why they run alongside him, but... Pisses me off, that man. Pisses me right off. That's a lovely looking climb, that is. Cheers, Jay. I'm pretty good at counting. Not going to lie. Counting is a strong point of mine, especially in order. Real good. Look, 1, 2. 2 riders in the front group. Just call me Stephen Hawkins. Were your Insta circles lost? One-way what? Insta circles? What's my circles? Oh, my thing's moving again. I've got a really tight cable on my my webcam. So if I put my legs under it, I always... What's happening on this? Let's go and have a check what's happening on Insta. Boo! Boo! Alright. Oh, I love Banter King on Instagram. Sorry, guys. Saw Gabs Cullehat on his bike last week. Rode past him. He looked like a full pro kit wanker. I was like, who's wearing Movistar kit in the UK? Oh, it's actually a rider who rides for Movistar. My bad, Gabs. So I sent him a message. I said, did you see? I said, did I see you out in where were we? Oh, Hope. It was like, yeah, mate, you look like you're in a world of your own. I probably was. Vingegaard's still there. Cusser's still there. Wout van Aert's still there. Sergio Henao isn't there anymore. Question for you guys. Do you still use a base layer when the temperature goes up? Do you still use a base layer when it gets like above 25 degrees, 30 degrees? Oh, was that lot? No, that was a video we were making, Karina. Sorry, I get you now. But hey, Sheffield, it's full of pretty ladies, right? Nice, it is. Brandon McNulty still on the front. He's setting the pace. And then you've got Rafa Micah sat on his wheel. Wout van Aert's gone. Wout van Aert's gone. G's gone as well. Is that G or Port? That might be Port that's gone. Wout van Aert's been dropped. He was in the middle of the pack. Yeah? Oh no. I can't tell who's gone. I think it's Port that's gone. Castro Viejo is still there with Carapaz. Wow. The two boys out front are attacking each other now. Perez has dropped Godon. Well done, mate. Fair. If he's going to take the stage victory, that was the move that was made that won him the stage. Guarantee it. Yeah, I never thought about using a base layer for that. I always use a base layer regardless, but I never think about it rubbing your nips getting rubbed on the old you know when you leave a voice note for someone and you have no idea what you said and then you remember. Funny. Anyway, yeah, I thought it was Port that was dropped Troy. He's a tall guy, isn't he? God on. Yeah, there you go. Richie Port dropped off the back of the Peloton. Still got McNulty on the front. Excuse me. Woo! Gosh. That's a grim climb, that is. Whoa, that's a real grim climb. Gosh. Blech. Go from 700 metres all the way up to 2,200 metres. It's a shame they're not at 2,000 metres for quite a while, because it would be good to see them in the clouds for a long time. Yeah, that's Joseph. That's what I was asking. I just wondered if once you got to that point where it was like 30 degrees, but I'd still wear a base layer, and then a really lightweight jersey. Like one of the indoor jerseys. That's funny that Port gets dropped out of that big group because there's still some... Excuse me, guys. There's still some riders in there who aren't climbers. There's still 20, 30 riders in there that are not GC contenders, and yet Port is getting dropped. And Port hasn't really done much work today, especially on the front for G. Best helmet manufacturer. Leave your comments down below. What helmet are you using? What helmets do you like? What helmets don't you like? I'm thinking about getting a new helmet. It's about time. I think mine's... How many years is mine now? When did I get that? I got that when I was there, so definitely over a year, 2 years. I'll tell you exactly when it was because I think I did a what's its face? What are them things called? RJTV. Unboxing my new Giro helmet.
So a few weeks ago in one of my videos I asked you guys to recommend a new helmet for me because my helmet is old and it is tired and it needs chucking away.
Old school video. But when was it?
I put a poll on Instagram.
21st of June 2018. 3 years old. I think it's time I got a new one, don't you think? That's Yosemite. That's the only thing that's going to happen. Vingegaard is probably going to have a go because he's a young little spunky fella, and I think he wants to. Oh, McNulty is done. I'm donezo. He's going to have a go at him. G's gone. G's gone. Zenko was up there. Mass was up there, I think. There's G just going there. Yeah, G's done. So now Carapaz only has Castroviejo. I think it's Castroviejo, right? Oh, I'm not sure on Cask, you know. Yes, Dan, it was. That's the other thing. Look at the riders. You've got Castroviejo, Micah, Ben O'Connor, Carapaz, Sepp Kuss a little bit. All with their jerseys zipped. Some slightly, some all the way down, some completely open. That's not a run, is it? 113. Who's 113? Who's 113? Guerrero. Or as Rob Hatch likes to call him, Guerrero. Enric Mas has dropped. Sepp Kuss is looking... Sepp Kuss looks really good. Having a chat with Vingegaard. What do you want me to do? Do you want me to smash it? You want me to start pulling? Oran still has a teammate up there. Kelderman. Yeah, at least Jumbo are ready to do something if they can. This is some effort from Micah, this is some effort. Don't know what they're trying to say to each other. Do you feel good? Mate, I'm barely even breathing. That blood bag I had this morning, whoa, was beautiful. Tasted bloody beautiful. But yeah, Pogacar's not got his jersey unzipped at all. He's just sat there. Vingegaard, same. Jersey's not unzipped. Everybody else behind him, they're either a quarter of the way down or fully open. Oran's struggling. O'Connor looks like he's struggling a little bit. Carapaz looks alright, to be fair. Looking very focused. Vingegaard... he looks ill. Because he's so white, he looks so ill. He looks like he's about to faint. Unless because he's got no blood in his face because it's all down in his legs. Sonia Deval kit. Remember that old kit? That was cool. I like that kit. I like that kit. Reminds me of Ricardo Rico though. Yeah, I'm not too keen on that Bontrager helmet, I'll be honest. It's going to take me a lot to change from Giro. Everything I've tried has never been as comfortable as a Giro. Karina, I was thinking, I just watched him get dropped then, and I was thinking exactly the same thing. Miguel Angel Lopez just hasn't done anything. And you kind of... Sorry, guys. You kind of thought him coming to this this team that he would have had the perfect opportunity, the perfect foundation with that team to go on and fight for GC contention. Still a lot of riders here. 10k to go. Castroviejo's just gone. Oh no! Oh, it looked like you. Oh, he's going to the front. He's going to the front. He's gone to the front. Oh no, he's moved in. Oh no, he's going into the front above, in front of Micah. He's saying something to him. He's saying, "Mate, what are you doing?" That was a strange... What was the point? Like, was the pace not hard enough for Carapaz? I think Carapaz is wanting to get rid of the guys in front of him on GC. Yep, Castroviejo's winding it up a little more. God, I can't think of anything worse than that. I'd be overheating so bad. My head will be exploding. Fair play to these guys. Fair play to these guys. Now, I'm not saying any one of these is doped up, right? I'm not saying that. But whether you are or you're not, to do what they do is absolutely unbelievable. It really is. 3 weeks of exercise, of constant riding, uphill, downhill, on the flats, in the crosswinds, on a time trial bike, trying to stay out of trouble, getting on the front, working as hard as you can, driving as hard as you can, trying to go for breaks, trying to go for stage victories, trying to win the yellow jersey. I mean, there genuinely is no sport like it, and there's no event like it. Unless there is, never tried a cask, Joe. Well, apart from my track helmet. Obviously, my aero track helmet used to be a cask, or still is a cask. But what other sporting event lasts for 3 weeks with 2 days of rest? The rest of it, you're going full gas. What other sport do you eat on the job? What other sport do you have to train in a public environment? That baffles me. All these boys, when they're going training next week or the week after next, they're just out on the open roads. They're in the public space. They have to train in that. It's crazy. It is a very, very strange and surreal sport. But that is why we love it. Perez has got 10 kilometers to go. He's struggling. A 1 minute 23 down is the yellow jersey group now. They're going to catch him. They've still got 10 kilometers to go. They've got him in the bag. It's going to be a Pogacar victory, this one. But here's a question. Will he allow Vingegaard to take the victory, knowing that he's 5 minutes up the road on GC, knowing that he's going to stand on the podium in Paris as long as everything stays fine? Is he going to gift Vingegaard, if he's there, a stage victory? Who knows? Hey, Robbie. Do you know what, Troy? The problem is, Giro is tried and tested. I have runners. Yeah, well, do they? Like sprinters don't, Joe. Like professional sprinters will go. Potentially they'll train during public sessions, but they're not contending with cars and pedestrians. Unless they're out on the road, I guess, doing... But you could be a runner. So you could be a runner and you could go and train on a 400-metre running track, right? And you'd get the same effect that you need. But these guys wouldn't go on a track, a velodrome, to train, would they? Let's hope so, Robbie. Although in the chat we've been chatting earlier, we want, I think we want Wout Poels to take the Com jersey this year. I don't think so, Stephen. No, it looks like they've all been dropped. I think just about all of them have been dropped. I think Poels was the last one. I can't see anybody else who's capable of taking it. No. All these riders riding with base layers as well. Oh, he is struggling. Oh, it's making me tired watching this thing. Slavering he is. Well, no, they wouldn't though, Joe, would they? They wouldn't go and do... They wouldn't go and train like 6 hours on the velodrome. But as a runner, you could potentially go... If you were doing a 2-hour run, you could go and run on a running track for 2 hours. Don't know if they go and do that, but they could. AG2R rider Dorian Godon doesn't wear a under vest. Base layer. Actually, yeah, probably. We probably would have been to the tour. We'd have done something at the tour. But looking at it, it doesn't look like you can film that much from the tour at the minute. The ASO like to keep a tight grip on content of the tour. Look at that for an angle for the helicopter. Brilliant. I bet that feels so nice when you're so hot, getting sprayed with water. Ugh. Ugh. Good on, lad. Hey, Phil. I think we're seeing an explosion, Dominic, from the Frenchies with this boy here. Perez. Bahrain victorious rider off the front, Peo Bilbao. He's going nowhere, though. Micah's dragging him back in. Pogacar just looks so good. Honestly, looks so blooming good. I need to go and get another drink. So, what's your predictions, guys? Who's going to take the stage victory? I know I've asked you this already, but I want to know now. Leave your comments down below. I think that was a little plateau that they reached there, and now it's all uphill from here. Hey, Bilbao's just putting some time in. I mean, he's 11 minutes down on. Is he taking time out? Oh, I don't know. No, but this is gonna change the face of this group a little bit, because Rafa Majka's closing him down. He's not letting him get away, so he's had to up the pace. Where's Castro Viejo gone? Oh, he's still there. He's still there. Oh, he's struggling though. He's really struggling. They've caught Bilbao. Gaps are starting to appear. Rafa Majka's gone. Majka's gone. Tadej Pogacar's attacked. 8.4 kilometers to go. Sepp Kuss out the back. Castro Viejo out the back. Richard Carapaz. They might have got Carapaz here. He's on the ropes. He's on the ropes. Come on, Tad. Come on. I want to see them all working. Ben O'Connor's there. Rigoberto Urán spotted the danger. He moved up. There we go. The only riders there that aren't in a GC battle here is Castro Viejo, still with Carapaz. If he can just stay there a little bit longer, might help him out a little bit, but he looked so strong in that attack. He didn't do out, did he? He just rode away from him. This is where we start to see something here. Yeah, Ineos, the only team with 2 riders. Go on, Castro. Pogacar's gone again. This is ballsy. This is ballsy. 8 kilometers to go and the yellow jerseys are attacking. We don't see that from Froome. We don't see that from Wigo. We don't see that from Egan Bernal. Do you? There's no need for him to attack, apart from to say, hey, lads. There's me knob. Look how big it is. He doesn't need to shake off anybody, Colton. He doesn't need to shake off anybody. They need to shake him off. He's 5 minutes up on everybody. He could stop, have a cup of tea, get back on the bike, and still be ahead of them on GC. The form he's on and the gap that he's got as well. Look how strong he looks. If you could see his face. They've dropped Urán. They've dropped Urán. Let me take a picture of his face. Wait there, kids. Urán's dropping. 20 meters. 30 meters. 6 seconds. Get this face. Where is that? Where's his face? Oh, get back here. Right, he wants Vingegaard to do something now. Look at that face. That's a face of, guys, I'm out on a Sunday ride. Innit? Bish. Unbelievable. O'Connor's been dropped. He's found pace with Urán now, I think. Maybe. Pogacar's still on the front, just riding away. Carapaz is on the ropes. He's gurning like an absolute mother. Carina, definitely he's going for it. But I don't know where they... This is... Wait, they've caught... I didn't even see them catch Perez. Did not even see them catch Perez. Vingegaard tried to force Carapaz to come through. Carapaz he's either on his limit and there's a man in a nappy. There's a man in a nappy at the side of... There's 2 men in nappies at the side of the road. Pathetic. Lutsenko. Boo! Out the back. Fair play, mate. Good effort. So yeah, Vingegaard tried to get Carapaz to come through on one of the hairpins. Carapaz couldn't come through, so Vingegaard had to work to close that gap up to Pog. Pog's just starting to gurn a little bit now. If anyone here of these 3 riders, if Vingegaard's got a little bit left, if he's just got a tiny little bit left, And this is where it'll come down to. It'll come down to heart. It won't come down to how much energy they've got left. It'll be, can I just break him just enough to crack him? Maybe. God, this is grim. Absolutely grim. Some crazy band. So, Higuita is wearing an aero cover on his helmet. So he's got zero ventage going on. No vents in his helmet. I'm sure you need that. So general classification right now, Pogacar still leads 5 minutes 32 ahead of Vingegaard in second, and then in third now is Carapaz. Carapaz is now on the podium. Absolutely, Robbie. He was Carino. He was wearing. I tell it like I see it, and he was wearing a nappy. Hopefully, Robbie. And I'm right in saying that Vingegaard was never meant to be at the Tour anyway. He took the place of... Who did he take the place of? Can't remember now. He took the place of one of the normal domestiques for Roglic, though. Oran dropped in 4th place now. He's 5 seconds. If it stays like this now, he's 5 seconds behind Carapaz for that podium spot. Absolutely, Grim Dom. Absolutely. Yeah, maybe, Dan, maybe. It's just a matter of when they decide to go again. Yeah, he's starting to drop just a tiny bit. Another turn of acceleration from Vingegaard or Pogacar is gonna drop Carapaz. Carapaz is absolutely on the rivet. There's a man in a mankini. Come on, guys. Knobheads. Absolute knobheads. True, Dan. Pogacar back riding within himself by the looks of it, having a little smile, having a little look around. That's pain, Sean. That's pain. Higuita's still on the front now for this group. Higuita is trying to pull this group back now, but I don't think he's got enough strength at all. 34 seconds and going out between the Higuita and Oran group to the front boys now. I think these boys are just going to pace it. They're just going to just sit, assess what's happening now. 5.5 kilometers to go, and then Vingegaard, Pogacar within the next K or 2. They're going to go again. You watch me. Don't watch me. Watch them. Is this what they do at bookies? I've put a bet on. I should have put a bet on this one. I don't kind of see the point of putting on bets. Like, the only time I ever put on a bet on is when Swift is racing Milan San Remo, and that hopefully one day he'll bloody win it. And secondly, like, you've got to always go for the outside bet in the hope that they come in. Because if not, I could put a quid on Pogacar now. What am I going to win back? 2 quid? Excuse me. I'm not going to win much. If you're wondering why I'm so tired, I'm fatigued still from football and training this morning. I really need a wee as well. I really need the toilet. I've needed the toilet for the past hour now. And I also need a drink. Do I go and run the risk of missing the attack? Pogacar wants him to come across. Vingy, just sit on his wheel just for a little bit. Just sit on his wheel. Let him do a little more work at the front. Kaza could be going. Godot's gone on the attack for FDJ. I can't stop yawning. Carapaz is still there. Carapaz could just at any moment the handbrake is going to come on with him. Are you listening to this shit rubbish that comes out of Colin Kirby's mouth? He's slowed it up. Pogacar slowed it up. So I think Pogacar's now looking at the stage victory. I don't think he's going to give it to Vingegaard. Brian Smith's talking about Carapaz poking Pogacar. He looks so strong. Have you ever seen, even Lance Armstrong never looked this composed, this strong. I'm not implying anything, but as someone who had one of the best poker faces in the game, but has he got a poker face or is he just genuinely not trying that hard? True, Robbie. I'm sorry, Robbie. I understand. I know, Gareth. So for those of you that didn't hear Colin Kirby, when Pogacar went to... It looked like he was just scratching his chest, or he was reaching for his radio, or he was scratching his chest. And Colin Kirby was saying, I don't know what Pogacar was trying to do there. It looked like he was trying to massage his own bronchial. Oh, not bad. So Oran is coming up for 40 seconds down now on the the virtual general classification. Vingegaard, there's a second between Vingegaard and Carapaz. Now I'm not too sure which one is the better of the two time trialists out of those two. Very, very pointless trying to take out a second here or a second there on this one. You may as well try and wait for the time trial if you are the stronger of the two time trialists. So if Carapaz is the worst time trialist, then he's got to go on the attack today. He's got to go on the attack and try and gain some advantage on this one. But I just don't think he's capable of doing it. I'm going to have to go and get another drink. Godot's riding because it's Bastille Day. There's no other reason for it. Right. Don't do it. Don't go on the attack. It's fine. Copper's going to run this guy over on the motorbike. Copper's going to run him over, kid. God, Copper's fuming. I know I'm a terrible dad here, but I'm going to eat Milo's Twix. It's melted, to be fair, so he probably won't want it. So I'm going to eat it. I'm starving. Look at that bad boy. Today's official nutrition of the stream is Twix. Wow. Yeah, there's no real reason for Godot to be riding here. Just to be out on his own. A bit of TV time. Vingegaard looks like he's not far off the limit now. I think I don't know how you pronounce it. Wing and go. I don't know how you pronounce it. I'm saying Vingegaard because that's how it looks. But I'll be honest, Nags, I'm not sure if I'm the right person to be pronouncing things correctly because Yorkshire, innit? Kind of lost its spark a little bit, this one. Lost its spark. What will be happening right now if Vingegaard, Carapaz and Pogacar were all on the same time or within seconds of each other? Would we be seeing something more of a fighting race? Would we be seeing them knocking 10 shades of out of each other? Where are the attack? Like, where are those do or die moments? Those, I've only got one effort left in me, and if I can just break them, I can get away. But there don't seem to be any of that. That's not 11%, that, because they're going downhill a little bit. All right, maybe not downhill, but it seems to have flattened out a lot there. Stephen, I'm not sure we can believe anything that Lance Armstrong says, though, can we? Just saying, I'm not the one that's lied about doping. I'm not the one that lied and told everybody else that everyone else was lying. So can you believe what Lance Armstrong ever says? Maybe it is. Maybe it is. Vingegaard. Just saying. I don't care how it's pronounced. I don't care. My name's Pritchard. Some people say Pritchard. 'Tis what it is. Pog's gone again. 2 kilometres to go. Pog's gone again. And he's not got rid of Carapaz yet. That's a solid attack. Whoa, wow, they've all 2 have stayed. Go on, lads. Oh! A bloke got hit. Just piss off, lads. Just piss off. Honestly, get a fucking life. Hope you're proud of yourself. I wish one of those cars had just hit him with the wing mirror. Don't hurt them, obviously. Just give them a little flick. I bet these cyclists are like, God, it was nice last year when there was no fans around. Colombian? I thought Carapaz was Ecuadorian. Am I wrong? Oh, Ecuadorian. Did I say Ecuador? I said Ecuador. Brian Smith just corrected him without correcting him. Some people do say prick, Joe. Yeah. A lot of people say prick. Fair play to Pogacar for trying to go on the attack, for trying to force the issue. But he still looks all right. I thought it's Ecuadorian. I think I have mistaken him for a Colombian in the past. Come on, Pog. Go on, Vinny. That's someone in Sheffield United? No, it's not Sheffield United top. Atletico Madrid. Honestly, these fans. Piss off, lads. Piss off. Carapaz has gone. Carapaz has gone on the attack. There is no way Pogacar is going to let him go. Now, unless the altitude gets to one of these two behind Carapaz. Oh, Vingegaard's gone. He's dropped Vingegaard. Fair. Come on, Carapaz. Get that win. Get that win, boy. Pogacar's not going to do any work now for you, pal. Fair play to Carapaz, because he looked like he was on the absolute on the limit. True, Karina. I mean, I'd just get rid of fans anyway. I would honestly get rid of fans. I don't think they bring that much. I would, on these climbs, close a climb, charge people to go up. Because people ain't going to go up there to run alongside the bikes to get on TV if they have to pay for the privilege. So I'd be happy to pay. The higher up you get, the more expensive it gets. I think that's fair. Instead of having knobheads in nappies, flares, running alongside the riders. Baffles me. Baffles me. Dominic, I think he has to, because I don't think he's going to be as strong in the time trial. I could be wrong, but by the sound of it, it doesn't sound like he's going to be as strong in the time trial. So he needs to take a few seconds out of him, regardless of whether he's going for the victory now. This should be Pogacar's though. Sat on Carapaz now, and he didn't contribute at all, Carapaz. So if he does get the victory, Pogs will be annoyed. But I think Pog's going to just sock it to him. I think he's going to be like, suck it, Kaza, boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 seconds back to Vingegaard. Carapaz is kicking again. Down to 300 metres, 350 metres to go. Coming up for 300 metres to go. Vingegaard shouldn't catch him back up now. There'll be a couple of seconds between them, but there won't be very much. So Carapaz will probably move into second place on GC. Vingegaard will be in third, secured now. We'll see where Uran is, but I think that's kind of it for GC. I think it's going to stay as it is. We might get a change between Vingegaard and Carapaz on the time trial. Oh, Vingegaard's pulled it back. Fair. Well done, lad. I don't think Vingegaard's going to take the victory, but it's got Pogacar written all over it, hasn't it? Pog's gone. 250 metres to go. Go on, Pog. That's it, Vingy. Put Carapaz into dust now. There he goes. That was pretty close, that. If Carapaz hadn't attacked, there's a good chance Vingegaard could have won that. He really could have. Carapaz takes the victory. He's pretty much sewn up GC on that one. No one really did. No one attacked him. He was the most active rider, apart from Carapaz right at the end, who went for the stage victory. But apart from that, no one could do a thing against Pogacar. Obviously, he's looking a bit tired now after that effort, but he looked pretty solid up that climb, didn't he? Godou's going to take 4th place. Yeah, absolutely, Robbie. Yeah. It was a good ride for him there. Solid ride for him to stay. Pull himself back up to that group of Carapaz and Pogacar and then outsprint Carapaz. O'Connor's going to finish 5th by the looks of it. He's chasing down Godou. So the next race we're going to look at is Cav making the time limit again. But I reckon he will. There we go, guys. Another stage in the bank. Ran 1 minute 50 down on those top 3 riders. What do I want to have a look at? I want to have a look at tomorrow's stage. So stage 18 is Luzardiden. So we've got the Col de Tourmalet, and then they finish up on Luzardiden. Tomorrow could be a stage, but I think, yeah, I don't think anybody's going to do anything. Do we want to see a walk along? Do you want me to walk along with you? Do you ever watch along tomorrow as well? We have got a video coming out tomorrow night, but if you want to do a walk through, maybe we'll do that. I don't know. Who knows? Right, I really need a wee. You know when you need a wee so bad that your liver starts to go cold and your bladder starts to go cold and then your whole body starts to shut down and you get freezing. Like it's red hot in here and I'm absolutely freezing because I need the toilet so much. Or is that just me? I don't know. I'll be back though to see some more stragglers coming over the line, and then we'll wrap this up at about 20 to 5. Oh my god, I'm going to wee myself. God, it's so hot in here. Right, what's been happening? Who's been spouting off in chat? Robbie, what happens tomorrow? I don't really know. Let's have a look at that GC. So GC, Pogacar leads 5 minutes 39 ahead of Vingegaard. Carapaz is third, 5 minutes 43 down. So 4 seconds between Vingegaard and Carapaz. Carapaz has to do something tomorrow on the Tourmalet or Luzardiden to try and increase his, well, to try and leapfrog Vingegaard, then get over him and then try and put a bit of time into him for that time trial coming up. Uran in fourth now, 7 minutes 17 down. There's some big gaps now. Here's what it is, isn't it? Obviously, we've still got some time to go in this Tour de France, but where does it sit for you in terms of enjoyment, of spectacle? Was it all within that first week that it just got spoiled because of the crashes, the incidents, the form that Pogacar's on? Like, why is he on such good? Where's the competition? There has been zero competition for Pogacar. Crazy, isn't it? Yeah, Karina, I don't think he needs to do anything. I don't think he will. Depending how hard he actually worked today, I don't think he will. It's been dull as dishwater, really, hasn't it? It has been dull as dishwater. But there's nothing to fight for. There's no one can make 5 minutes up on this boy. And they need more than that with these 2 time trials. The form he was on in that first time trial was insane. Now, unless he's going to do a Rodlick and absolutely squander his lead at the last time trial, which he won't because it's relatively flat, it's done. But yeah, Yosemite, that's the same. I think everybody's feeling the same now. They want to see Cav extend his record over Merckx. Talking of which, what do we think to that? Do we think it's a legitimate record to hold? Like Merckx did it in climbs, he did it in time trials, he did it in sprints. Cav's stages have all come in sprint finishes. But he's been playing to his strengths. So I don't know. Oh, cheers, Gareth. I appreciate that. That's exactly the answer I was looking for when I started going off on this one little rant. A rainy TT could change things. It really could. I mean, why? Hey up, bud. Why? I think Carapaz was bluffing. I honestly thought he was on the rivet. I thought he was really struggling. Why doesn't someone attack on the final stage? Just catch him absolutely off guard, right? And do an Ineos team time trial. All of them go off on the attack and smash it so hard that it creates a gap. I wish someone would do that one day. I wish the yellow jersey fight would go all the way to Paris and it was less processional. If you can hear a baby, that's not in my house, that's next door. Right? Don't be thinking I'm kidnapping kids. I know what you lot are like. True, Gareth. Yeah, you could say that, yeah. Also, you know, you've got to remember that Merckx was on drugs, so... Why don't they, Dominic? Why don't they? This is sport. This is a ruthless sport. Do it. I would. Or at least bluff that you're going to do it. Let them be taking the pictures. Let the cameras be looking at them. You just sneak to the front. Boom. You'd only ever be able to do it once. And someone will do it once. but you will, like, there's no rule that says you can't race into Paris. Most people won't, and you won't necessarily be able to find 5 minutes on that stage. Is it Lara? Because what we've got is Vingegaard, who's way ahead in terms of time trialing ability to Carapaz. So is it even a fight for second? The only way it become a fight is if it. So who's going to go out first? It'll be Carapaz first. So if Carapaz goes out and then it starts raining, Vingegaard might be in trouble. But that's it. And now I think Carino, he'll, unless it's very, very technical, I think he'll push on that final time trial. So essentially that's the last effort to take it to someone. He's going to want the stage victory. He's on good form. He's going to push. Because he knows everybody else is tired as well. Like, can you ever discount a stage victory at the Tour de France? I don't think so. What's happening in the studio? Just going through the rigmarole. Absolutely bored. See, Robbie, will Pogacar want to go to the Vuelta? Like, if me personally, after 3 weeks of the hardest and the most prestigious Grand Tour, winning that, can you find the motivation to go to the La Vuelta? I don't know, maybe. But it'd be nice to see him go there and potentially not be on the best form and see what happens then. Yeah, if Carapaz was bluffing, that was a sensational bluff. He really played the game really well then. Yeah, that's the problem, Dom. But how many matches has Pogacar actually burnt? No doubt it's going to be hard, but has he burnt that many calories? Burnt that many matches the same as everybody else has? Maybe he can get a decent recovery from this and go to the Vuelta and actually be in really good form still. What's Dan Lloyd saying? True. I've got the Olympic race coming up as well. I keep forgetting about that. And I keep forgetting that Tokyo is going to be in the middle of the night for us. Pogacar's getting interviewed. So that was all. So that was all for the stage victory. That all that riding today was for the stage victory. Hey up, Gemma. True board person, but do we want to see that? Would we, if we could, would we rather not see Pogacar not go? Oh, they knew Carapaz were bluffing. Yeah, so basically they were saying that UAE were working to take the stage victory. They were talking about defending or going for the stage victory, and they said they all felt good, so they went for the stage victory. Yeah, first time winning in yellow for Pogacar. Amazing. Oh, Dominic, he's like 19 years old. 18, 17? He might be only 16. So yeah, his recovery rate is going to be insane. He'll probably be fully recovered now. He'll be ready to go again. Right, let's wrap this stream up here. Shall we be back tomorrow with one? If we want one, everyone hit that like button right now. I want at least 30 likes. If I don't have 30 likes, you can go fuck yourselves. Where do I go? Where do I find this information? Where do I find this information? 27 likes. Alright. We've got 27 likes. I've just lost one. 26. I want 30 likes in the next 1 minute, starting now. I want 30 likes. 27. You've got 40 seconds. Ah. Robbie. Absolute batty. That's exactly what I just read, Andy. That's exactly what I just read on my watch. Absolute batty. Still only 27 likes. Looks like you don't want to watch along tomorrow. That's cool. That's cool. If that's your way of saying no, that's fine. 28, 2 to go. 25 seconds. Seconds. Where's Dominic? Don't worry about it, Tim. Thanks for being a member. Alright, now watch along tomorrow. That's fine. I'll have a 29. 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. I'm going to stick to this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's a shame. Not to worry. Right, thanks for watching, everybody. We'll be back tomorrow with a... That's not 30, that's 29. I'm going to refresh just in case. 29, no, 29. I'm going to be back tomorrow with... we've got a video coming. So, yeah. I will catch you for another stage at some point, maybe. And another watch along. It's not 30. It's not 30. It's not 30. It's not 30. Who do you think gets more up-to-date information? Me or you? Me or you? Look, I've just taken a picture of it. Oh, can you see it? 29 likes. 29. big smacking lights. I've refreshed it. It's 29. Go fuck yourselves. It's not up to date. It's not up to date. Thanks for watching, everybody. Catch you on the flip side. Thanks for watching my Tour de France watch along.